Good afternoon. So I think we are doomed. I'm sure we are doomed, actually. This is very alarming. It's from the United Nations. A senior United Nations environmental official says entire nations could be wiped off the face of the earth by rising sea levels if the global warming trend is not reversed by the year 2000. It's too late, you see. So that's why I'm telling you, we are doomed. And they wrote this thing already back in 1989. This guy wrote this thing, Peter James Spielman. Fact-checked everything. I'll post a link to it. So they knew already back in 1989 what was going to happen. So, we are doomed. Now, I have a question. Is the world going sane or is it going insane? What do you think? Well, I think it's going sane. That's why we see all these manifestations of insanity. Insane people can't stand it when sanity comes in because they look bad. It's as simple as that, I think. You know, if you're a crazy guy and you're standing next to 10 others who are equally crazy, you look pretty okay, don't you? But if you're standing next to 10 sane guys, well, that's not very comfortable, is it? Because you'll get a lot of attention. The sane guys will look at you. What's this guy doing? You know? So the insane are making lots of noise when sanity is coming in. Now, this is a long process, but it's been going on for a long time now. I mean, look at the United States, for instance. And you see, well, Trump won the election, and I thought, wow, this will be interesting. And now we see quite a few people, right? But if you look at it, really, honestly, it's not that many, is it? Who are making all that noise, who are doing all this crazy shit, right? Not that many, really. So that's what I think. It's going sane. That's the thing. And you see all these crazy stuff. Right. Now, what do you think about this? I read a comment from a guy, and he told a good story. He said that his neighbor came over and told him that he was right about the COVID vaccine. Right? And this guy who wrote the comment, he did something very good. I think he asked a question, and it was a good one. He asked this neighbor how he came to that conclusion. Brilliant question, I think. And you know what the neighbor said? So the neighbor came over and said, "You were right about the COVID vaccine. That's a big deal, right? I think so. It never happened to me, you know." So, and he asked that question, and you know what the neighbor said? "I saw it in media." Wow. Well, that's so funny, isn't it? Well, so these people, they take needle after needle, and you know, they get sick, things happen to them, but they don't get it, do they? But when media talks about it, something was written in media about the COVID vaccine, apparently. And this guy read it, or listened to it, right? And he said, shit, my neighbor was right. I have to go over and tell him, you know. People are weird, aren't they? But he got it, right? Through media, and he did tell the neighbor, "You were right about the COVID vaccine." It's beautiful. It's pretty quiet now about the vaccine, isn't it? What do you think? And I was wondering about it. You know, earlier they talked about it a lot, right? Showing it off. Yeah, look at my arm. I took the needle now, posted it on social media. They wanted to talk about this all the time. How many needles are there? Can I get my needle now? You know, did you take your needle? They wanted to talk about it. But now, no, they don't want to talk about it. That's my experience, anyway. So what is this? Why are people quiet about it? No, I bring it up, right? But it's like they don't want to talk about it. And I was wondering, we have this expression in Sweden, the calm before the storm. I think you have the same, right? In the United States and England and Australia and Canada, you know, English speaking. That's what you say, right? The calm before the storm. And what do you think? That's what it is? What do you think? I don't think so, actually. I think they want to forget this. I don't know, but that's what I think. They want to say, oh, what's this? Oh, the COVID vaccine. What's that? You know, what are you talking about? They just want to forget the whole thing. That's what I believe. But we will not let them, right? We will keep reminding them. All right. Be good.